I would definitely be lying if I said that I followed the men's physique division and that I could list off all of the former champions, things of that nature. But one thing is for sure. Jeremy Buendia is a star and he has packed on some serious muscle in the last few years. Now, don't get ahead of yourself. Don't get ahead of yourself. This is Jeremy Buendia at his very first Olympia back in 2013. Look at the size difference. And this is him now at the 2023 Mr. Olympia. Of course, men's physique. You can see he's wearing the shorts. Now, this not only shows the evolution of Jeremy Buendia, but the evolution of the physique division itself. Now, if you're new to the division, like myself, I don't follow it too much, but I do follow Jeremy Buendia. He is a larger-than-life superstar in this division. And during the course of this video, we will chronicle his entire title history. That's right, guys. Jeremy Buendia, he is a not one, not two, count him, four-time Olympia champion. If you like to call it Mr., you're free to do so. I do not. I just call it the Olympia champion. If I met him, I'm sure I'd call him Mr. Olympia. But either which way, here's a back shot. Now this is what gets me. The back itself. This guy has put on some serious mass, some serious muscle. Looks like a different human being altogether. Definitely has a right lat, seems to be a little bit torn, something of that nature. And I apologize. I have no idea what it is. I should have did my homework, checked out. I'm sure he injured it at some point in time. But anyway, this is mostly going to be front shots because we didn't have all the back shots of most of the other years. So 2013, guys, take a look. This is his first Olympia. He placed second. Here's the next year. His arms look a whole lot bigger, I would suggest. It looks like he put on some mass, I think, and he won the Olympia title here in 2014. This is his first title win. Impressive. Now here is a slight evolution into 2015. You can see he put on some sharpness. He dialed it in a little bit. He looks a little bit more supreme in the conditioning. Definitely put on some detail. Nowhere near the size that he is now, though. That is incredible. True testament to how big he is now. Now here is the following year, 2016, and you can really see here he cranked it up a notch in terms of, angry facial expressions. Physique didn't get a whole lot more peeled, though. Maybe a little bit bigger. Here's the next year, 2017, and personally, this is probably my favorite version of Jeremy Buendia. I don't know, though. When I slap it down, on paper beside 2023, which is obviously his most recent, I don't know. He almost looks just as good now. A little bit of a different angle. Now here's from the finals. This is also 2023. And a more direct comparison. His chest was maybe a little bit bigger. Of course, as I preach all the time, your younger folks have bigger, thicker chests. But all of the other muscles, delts, arms, I don't know. And dare I say the wheels, didn't really mention it too much. His legs look about 5-6 times bigger. Tree trunks for legs. But the posing trunks, the little tiny posing trunks, they're much tighter. But I don't know, I can kind of see through that. His legs still look a whole lot bigger. So that's 2017. He won the title. Following year, 2018, he lost. This is where he lost his title, and this was his last Olympia. He seemingly retired until this year he made his big return. So I can see right out of the chute, and I did not just cherry pick a bad picture. I guess that wouldn't be cherry picking. I didn't pick a bad picture of Jeremy Buendia here in 2018. He took fourth. He took fourth for a reason. I think he was way off his mark. Not being disrespectful to the man, Jeremy Buendia, but in a comparison with his other versions, yes, he was way off. And I think it was a great thing that he was able to come back and prove that, of course, he was off. If he's much older now, 2023 versus 2018, few years older, and he was much better. You can see in the comparison, arguable that he was better now than 2017, but there can be no debate. He was so much better here. He took 4th, like I said, and he took 8th this year. So that just goes to show you the criteria for this division, much different now. So Jeremy Buendia, like I said, guys, I am not a huge follower of this division, so I don't like to do a whole lot of comparisons, things of that nature, but this is a fantastic little piece of evolution of any division involving building muscle, bodybuilding. They're building their bodies, things of that nature. And like I said, I don't want to disrespect the division by making too many videos about it, because I don't know a whole lot about it or the criteria, things of that nature. But Jeremy Buendia will always be a super duper star here at Mark's Max Muscle. Hit thumbs up on the video, guys, whether you follow the men's physique division or you don't follow the men's physique division. I'm sure a good percentage of you guys are Jeremy Buendia fans. And yes, it was almost a relief to see this guy come back looking bigger and better, much better, I think, than ever before. The guy's wheels are insane. Insane improvements.
Oh, come on! Subscribe to my channel, please, if you have not already. And if you would like to, check out my latest video as well. And there is a playlist if you want to really help me out. You could watch a bunch of videos as well. Have a great one, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, come on, Billy!